If you're tired of endless cramming and late-night study sessions, this video's for you. We all know the feeling of burning the midnight oil, trying to cram as much information as possible into our brains before a big test or deadline. It's exhausting, and often it feels like no matter how much we study, the information just doesn't stick. But what if I told you there's a better way? A way to study smarter, not harder, and actually retain the information you're learning without sacrificing your sleep or sanity. Let's dive into some smart study hacks. First up, take breaks. It might sound counterintuitive, but taking regular breaks can actually improve your focus and productivity. When you study for long periods without a break, your brain becomes fatigued and your ability to retain information decreases. By taking short, frequent breaks, you give your brain a chance to rest and recharge, making it easier to absorb and remember what you're studying. Your brain needs time to process info, so try studying in 20-minute chunks with 5 10-minute breaks. This technique is known as the Pomodoro technique, and it's a great way to maintain your focus and prevent burnout. Set a timer for 20 minutes and focus on studying one specific topic. When the timer goes off, take a 5-10-minute break to stretch, grab a snack, or do something relaxing. Then set the timer for another 20 minutes and repeat the process. You'll be amazed at how much more productive you can be with this simple technique. And next, practice what you've learned. It's not enough to just read or listen to information. You need to actively engage with it to truly understand and remember it. This means doing practice problems, writing summaries, or teaching the material to someone else. The more you interact with the information, the more likely you are to retain it. Wrap up each session by writing a paragraph, solving a problem, or doing some calculations. This not only reinforces what you've learned, but also helps you identify any areas where you might need further review. Plus, it gives you a sense of accomplishment and progress, which can be a great motivator to keep going. This helps lock in the knowledge. When you actively engage with the material, you're creating stronger neural connections in your brain, making it easier to recall the information later. So, don't just passively read or listen. Get involved and make the learning process interactive. Now, let's talk spaced repetition. This is a powerful technique for improving your memory and retention of information. Instead of cramming all at once, space out your study sessions over time. Review the material just before you're about to forget it, which helps reinforce the information and makes it easier to recall later. Space out your learning and review material just before you forget it. This technique takes advantage of the way our brains naturally learn and remember information. By spacing out your study sessions, you're giving your brain multiple opportunities to encode the information into long-term memory. It's like magic for your memory. You'll be amazed at how much more you can remember when you use spaced repetition. There are even apps and tools available that can help you implement this technique, making it easier than ever to incorporate into your study routine. If you're a visual learner, try mind mapping. This is a great way to organize information and see connections between different concepts. Mind maps are visual diagrams that represent ideas and concepts, making it easier to understand and remember complex information. It's a great way to organize info and see connections. Start with a central idea and branch out with related topics, using colors, images, and keywords to make the information more memorable. Mind mapping can be a fun and creative way to study, and it's especially helpful for subjects that involve a lot of interconnected concepts. Use downtime to your advantage. We all have moments of downtime throughout the day, whether it's waiting for a bus, standing in line, or taking a break between classes. Use this time to review your notes, read a textbook, or work on a small assignment. These little pockets of time can add up and make a big difference in your overall productivity. Get ahead during lighter weeks or start long projects early. Don't wait until the last minute to start a big project or study for a major exam. Use lighter weeks to get ahead on your work so you're not overwhelmed when things get busy. This will help you stay on top of your assignments and reduce stress. Lastly, plan to work on every class each week. Even if there's no assignment due, spend a little time reviewing your notes, reading the textbook, or doing practice problems. This will help you stay engaged with the material and prevent you from falling behind. By consistently working on each class, You'll be better prepared for exams and assignments, and you'll have a deeper understanding of the material. Plus, it will make studying for exams much less stressful, as you'll already be familiar with the content. Study smart, stay sharp, and watch your grades soar. Remember, it's not about how much time you spend studying, but how effectively you use that time. By incorporating these smart study hacks into your routine, you can improve your focus, retention, and overall academic performance. So, give these tips a try and see the difference they can make in your studying habits and your grades. Happy studying and good luck. And good.